Alright guys, so now I want to talk about why editing software is super crucial for content creators. I don't care if you're creating courses, if you're creating YouTube videos, whatever it is that you're creating, it's super important and it's super crucial for content creators for this reason. First and foremost, it allows you to go in and kind of perfect your video. So a lot of times when I used to update videos, or not update, when I used to upload videos, I would just upload the entire raw video file that I recorded. The reason being is I didn't understand how to actually go through and edit and cut certain things out. I also didn't understand like the beginning, how to cut out beginning videos. So you would see like OBS, you'd literally see me recording. This is the software that I use to record. It's 100% free and I absolutely love it. Now I have paid softwares, but I find that this is actually one of the best recording softwares out there. But in the beginning, you would literally see me hit record, then I'd minimize it, and then I'd start talking, and that just looked terrible. And then at the end, you would see me go through and you'd see, oh, stop recording. And that would also look terrible. You have to be able to cut those things out. Now that is super basic when you're talking about editing softwares, especially with Premiere Pro, but that's where you want to start. And more importantly, if you mess up, for example, if I were to stutter or something, or lose my train of thought about what I'm talking about, and I was thinking, oh, I wanted to, and then I just lost my train of thought and didn't know what to say. Well, normally, in the past, that would just completely be in there, and I would lose my viewers' attention. That's crucial on Udemy. It's crucial on Skillshare. It's crucial on YouTube. It's literally crucial anywhere, any place, anytime. Even Instagram, if you're clipping videos for Instagram or whatever, you don't want to lose your audience's attention because audience retention is important. So audience attention and retention is what I basically said. They sound very similar. You don't want to lose the audience's attention by hurting your audience retention. And watch time is crucial on Udemy videos and Udemy courses. It's also crucial on YouTube. And the last thing that you want to do is lose somebody's attention, not on the merit of your actual content or what you're actually saying and presenting to them, but because you stuttered or you lost your train of thought. And if I did that now, you would be none the wiser, because what I would do is I would edit that out in the software like Premiere Pro, like I'm going to show you in this course. So basically the whole reason and the whole reason I'm tying this into this is because it gives you the creative freedom to go out there and hit record, especially if you're new, especially if you're uncomfortable with it and you think, what if I mess up? What if I look stupid? What if I don't, like the way it looks? Well, it gives you the creative freedom to go ahead and record with full-heartedly knowing that you can go back and edit something out if you don't like it. You don't have to post it. You can go ahead and basically create a final cut, a final product after that. You don't have to just give the raw video. So I had so much trepidation and so much worry initially when I first started posting things, and I had to get over that fear and just click post, even though I knew the videos were terrible. And that's, there's something to be said about that, but now you don't have to do that. Now I don't have to do that. And after you take this course, you won't either, because you can just edit those little things out. You can edit little stutters out. You can edit little, little like that out. If I were to forget something, or a little pause, you can just edit those things out so that other people don't realize that they're in there. Furthermore, one thing that is important in this course is everybody that's watching this course is going to be in a different place. If you're watching this course, I'm assuming that the majority of you don't have that much experience with either editing software or Premiere Pro in general. If you're more advanced, then more power to you. The key here that I want to say is if you're starting from, a beginner perspective or even a moderate perspective, you don't have to master everything at once. I didn't learn this overnight. I didn't take some, tutorial course and just master Premiere Pro right away. It wasn't like that. I learned all this over 2 years basically of editing content and kind of going through the motions. So the key thing here is a lot of these lectures that we're going to touch on, and a lot of these kind of topics that we're going to touch on and things that I'll add onto the course as well, are just, like I said, and I've hit it home, they're just tools in your tool belt. They're skills that you can potentially add to your arsenal. You don't have to master everything overnight. You don't have to master it all at once. What you do want to understand is, the cutting, the editing basics that we're going to touch on, and then, come back to the course if you need to and add certain things and play around with them. The key thing I want you to touch on is A, you don't have to master it, like I said, but B, you'll learn more doing it. So watch the course, learn everything in the course, watch it and familiarize yourself with different techniques, especially the cutting, which is pretty much just just editing 101. But then, you'll try to implement them yourself. So go out and edit a video and try to implement some things. You will learn more doing it than you will watching this course. So definitely watching the course is important, but go out there and do it. The more you do it, the more you implement these things in your own editing software on your own computer, and you go through the process and actually pump out video content that's cut, the better you'll get at it in the long run. So wanted to touch on that because that's very, very important. I don't want people to feel overwhelmed if, the very first time I ever saw editing software and I basically saw like a bunch of an edit built out with like a bunch of different tracks, and that's something we'll talk about here in this course as well. It was overwhelming for me, and I literally thought, what is that? That looks like, foreign language to me. I will never be able to do that, and it was very overwhelming. And one thing that I want to touch on is you don't have to understand all that at once. Once you get a little bit more advanced, you'll start realizing just how easy that actually is to do. But if it overwhelms you, just take it one step at a time, master one lecture and one technique, and then move on to the other one, and just learn by doing, guys. Take the action, start getting in there and editing things yourself.